Okay, so I'm back 5 hours later. I made dinner and did some other things. Just took a little break, but I make sure that I have the videos done by tonight. So I was talking about the Refine Edge, and I guess in the book they were saying that, well, they have a certain way of using it, but I learned a different way from Terry White. So I'm going to do it the book way first, and then show you the other way. So in order to get to Refine Edge, you just have to make sure you're on the selection tool. Right now I am on the move tool. Control Z that, so that's not going to work. But if I hit any of these three, the marquee, rectangular marquee tool, lasso, or wand tools, um, the Refine Edge option pops up. So it really doesn't matter which one you're on, as long as you can grab it. And then you just click on it and it opens up another window. And so with the book, they wanted us to increase, they wanted us to do the smart radius at 20, and they wanted us to do, is it contrast at 40? Oops. And they want us to do the shift edge at 75. And that way you get rid of the haloing that happens because you shifted the edge. See what happens if I shift that edge? Brings it closer, brings it out. But the thing is, if you do that, it gets rid of the halo. Whoops. I have to make sure I'm on my move tool. If I'm on my selection tool right now, like I am, then when I move, go to click and drag, I'm just moving the selection. So that's something to be aware of. Make sure you go back to your move tool up here or press V. And then now try moving it. And what happens is, yes, whoops. I don't know what happened just there. Okay. There is no halo, but problem I really bugs me is when I deselect, I see this like white edge of the basket. That drives me crazy. And the Refine Edge tool is like fantastic for getting rid of that. It will leave a halo back over here, but honestly that doesn't matter because I can get rid of it. So for me, this is bothering me more than the halo, which I can get rid of. So I'm going to go back and show you guys the other way. There we go. Just going to use my history panel again, go back in time to different states. It helps if I can see more of my screen, so I'm going to zoom out, Control minus, or Command minus, which if you're using a Mac, and go, okay, so here I was. That was before Refine Edge, right? Okay, this is after Refine Edge, before Refine Edge. Okay, so what I want to do is go back to my Refine Edge and do something a little different that I learned from Terry White. I'm going to click on one of my selection tools and then hit the Refine Edge. Oh yeah, one more thing that I wanted to show you is that you can actually view your selection on different backgrounds. But I like it on black the best for this image. So I'm going to use the Smart Radius again. However, this time I'm going to zoom in on my basket. Oops. So use my hand tool to move it over, this guy over, and I'm going to grab this little paintbrush thing, and I want to paint over some of the white areas. Let's see. Paint. And this area, I want this part's supposed to be see-through. So if I paint over it, it's gonna remove it for me. It's the coolest thing ever. Okay, and hit OK. And now when I go to move it, get closer because I want you guys to see it. If I hit V for my move tool, move it, yes, it leaves a lot of haloing. But look at this. You can start to see the basket behind it right here, which is so cool. I think it's fantastic. Okay, and I can just deselect it at this point. And now I can use one of my other tools to get rid of this. There's something called the lasso tool, and it's just like what it sounds, the lasso. So you click and draw on a selection like this, just like you're lassoing something. And now I can just erase that.